Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Berliana Anjela Putri. I'm from English literature student, semester 5. Okay, now I want to make a video about for final exam, the major literary criticism, supporting lecture, Sir Al-Amin MA. Okay, my topic is post-colonialism. So, the table of content is the first definition, and second subject of post-colonialism, the main idea of post-colonialism, and post-colonialism example, type of theory is post-colonialism, the impact of post-colonialism, the difference between colonialism and post-colonialism, and the characteristic of post-colonialism, and does post-colonialism still exist? And the last, post-colonialism literature is important. Okay, first about definition. Postcolonialism, the historical period or state of affairs representing the aftermath of Western colonialism. The terms can also be used to describe the concurrent project to reclaim and rethink that history and agency of people subordinate under various forms of imperialism. Postcolonialism signal a possible future of overcoming colonialism. Yeah, new form of domination or subordination can come in the wake of such change, including new forms of global empire. Postcolonialism should not be confused with the claim that the world we live in now is actually devoid of colonialism. And for the subject subject of postcolonialism. As a general domain of intellectual inquiry, postcolonialism addresses those questions that emerge in relation to the aftermath of imperialism. One of the most important features of the history of imperialism has been the emergence of states, either from the consolidation of territories and polities, or from the dissolution of empires, or some combination thereof. And along with that, new conception of international order in that sense to be concerned with post-colonialism is to be concerned with a set of questions at the heart of modern political thought. And for main idea, okay, next, post-colonialism example. Okay, this I saw you about the writing from the writer Chinua Achebe. Okay, Chinua Achebe, things fall apart. Chinua Achebe is considered one of the most significant post-colonial authors. Achebe work focused on the colonialization of Nigeria, his homeland. In the Things Fall Apart, he focused specifically on the struggles that Nigerians face as the British expand their control. And the next type of theory is postcolonialism. Postcolonial theory is a literary theory or critical approach that deals with literature produced in countries that were one or are now colonials of other countries. It may also deal with literature written in or by citizens that colonizing countries that tax colonies or their people as its subject matter. And the impact of post-colonialism gives so many impacts to its colonized countries, either positive or negative impacts. One of the positive impact is the culture mix of the major character with the colonizer, so it creates a new culture that is the better for them. Whereas the example of the negative impact is fear or trauma. And for a characteristic of post-colonialism, post-colonialism often also involves the discussion of experience such as slavery, migration, subversives and resistance, difference, race, gender, and the place, as well as response to the discourse of the imperial Europe such as history, philosophy, anthropology, and linguistics. And the difference between colonialism and post-colonialism. So colonial literature deals with the aspect within the period of colonization, whereas post-colonial literature depicts the aspect or the consequence of colonization, and the issue relate to the period after the independence of the once colonized country. And does post-colonial still exist? So the answer is post-colonialism focus its critique on the inequality between states or regions. As opposite to class, the effect of colonialism are still felt in the many regions of the world. Today, as the local population continue to deal with the challenge creates and left behind by the former colonials' power. And last, how many important post-colonials literature or post-colonial literature is the very important. Post-colonial literature often address the problems and consequence of the decolonization of a country, especially questions relating to the political and cultural independence of formerly subjected of people. And themes such as racialism and the colonialism. Okay guys, thanks for watching my video. I hope this video can help you to know much know about post-colonialism. And I hope this video can help me to get a point for my lecture. And for my lecture, thank you very much. You best ever lecture forever. Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.